Right, I'm just gonna have a quick cup of tea because I love my cup of tea. This morning it's always good to have a cup of tea in the mornings. Anyway, let's talk about the Diary of Anne Frank. I've literally just read it as of yesterday evening, and wow, it was just really amazing. I think the one thing I got from it was just the sort of I learnt sort of what it means to be human from this book, because obviously Anne Frank was in such dire straits in her latter years of her life, her small life, just hid away in an apartment, a terrace house in Amsterdam, and yeah, it was just really, but she was able to express herself so well. She was able to just really kind of be like a light through hard times. Like she didn't always get on with everybody in the house all the time, and she made like quite a big deal about it. But she was just able to, just there was still a sense of positivity, an underlying sense of positivity in her writing, which I thought was just really amazing. Like, she's a bright, sprite girl, and she really communicates really well, like with the reader. So I was just really, really impressed. So anyway, yeah, for those of you who don't know, Anne Frank was a Jewish girl, a young Jewish girl who had to go into hiding for 2 years before she was actually taken to a concentration camp where she died with her mom, and her dad survived and managed to keep her diary and look after it and get it published eventually. But yeah, it was just really amazing to see, just to see like a part of history before your eyes, just to read a part of history. Yeah, so there was 8 of them in hiding. There was Anne Frank, and then her sister Margot, and then there was their parents, obviously, and then there was the Van Dams, who lived under the pseudonym Van Dam in Anne Frank's diary, and they had a son called Peter, who later Anne Frank actually had feelings for in the end, which was super interesting to read about, because she didn't really think much of him at first, but once they started to get to know each other towards the second year of their hiding, they actually kind of fell in love with each other a bit. So yeah, it was kind of cute to read about and sweet. But like I said, they didn't always get on well. In fact, there was a lot of rowing through the story, and Anne was quite witty in the way she described it, because she didn't really get on well with the Van Dams. She didn't think much of the mum particularly. And she wrote a lot about her trouble with her mum as well, which was kind of interesting, because you'd think, she'd be close to her mum, but it was her dad that she really was close to and really respected and looked up to. And it was just fascinating to see the dynamics between this group of people for those 2 long years. And then obviously there's the people that helped in sort of giving them food, who helped in the warehouse, in the little house that they're hiding in. So yeah, I would definitely give it a 5 star, because it's definitely like a piece of history.